We're going racing on the sound of the tone.
Again, locked together. First to the left, then to the right. Reinhardt's down the inside. He's through. He's through.
Here we go. Part 3. Joining us now in the studio, we've got Gael Bueno Ware, and I probably butchered your name like I normally do. Anybody like that? It's like Daniel. I can't even say his name from Gisborne. I always get his name wrong too because this is a double banger as well.
You think of it like Guy and Al. Gael.
Gael?
Yeah. Like Guy Smiley and Al Bundy. Gael. Yeah. That's the best way.
Okay, so you're here with us today. Relatively short life. Oh, not lifetime. That's the wrong thing I can say. Jesus.
There's something I don't.
Yeah. I don't want to be saying anything like that. I was meaning in terms of relatively short space of time you've been racing for. Well, certainly on my radar, it's only been a number of years, probably 5 or 6 maybe.
I think I started in 2017, so yeah, 7, 8 years.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. And you have got a couple of titles, don't you?
Recently, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
List them out. What do you got?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, my major ones would be my 13.5 Nationals.
Yep.
That was definitely the big one. That was good. And my 13.5 North Islands, which was like a couple months before that. So they're definitely my main ones. I mean, club-wise, it's like maybe 9 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive type, like club series.
Yep.
For winter and summers total, I think 9 now. With last summer series, I got the 2-wheel drive. In terms of on-road for club series, I'd probably say about, because it's front-wheel drive as well, so I'd probably say about the same again.
Yep.
So we're closing to like, yeah, around there. What else? Got the 6-hour enduro that was held in Hamilton, 2022. Won that. That was really fun. That was probably one of the more fun ones. Tony Stevens got maybe 5, 6. Tony Stevens for Mod 13.5.
Yeah.
Recently the what was it called again? The Masters.
Yep.
The on-road Masters.
Yeah, you cleaned up on that.
Yeah, that went well.
Has Dad left any of the alcohol left, or is it?
No, those aren't being opened. I'm making sure they're not being opened. And yeah, I mean, I got like podiums and like Astro Masters. I haven't won Astro Masters yet, so that's definitely what I'm looking out for.
Like that Pro Invitation.
Oh yeah, Pro Invitational overall, 3rd.
Yep.
That was good.
Was that the last
that
year's
was
one?
the one before last year. Last year was a disaster.
Yeah. You weren't the only one having a bad time. I mean, even is it Jared Mint from Australia when he came out? He didn't have a very good run either.
Yeah, me and Casey just didn't do too well, so we just ended up having a bit of fun. Just cranked turbo boost up to the max. Yeah, and then I haven't got a mod title yet for Nationals or North Islands, bridesmaids in both, even though I TQ'd the North Island one. That was did a big spin right off the start line, had to go from last back up to first.
Yeah, it's always hard when Luke turns up.
Yeah.
Always hard. He's just him and Daniel. I mean, I don't know what Daniel does to his cars, but they sound different to everything else. Like they sound real talky.
Yeah.
But then he'll stick it in a fence or something like that, and then But I'm not saying that he's a bad driver, but he's very quick, and then Luke's just consistent and fast.
I love racing them. Yeah, I can't do it very often, obviously, because they're Taranaki, but whenever I can, it's great. I love it.
Yeah. So, what do you prefer, more off-road or on-road?
See, it's always been on-road, like 100% on-road. But recently, I've been enjoying 1/10 off-road a lot with mod.
Yep.
It's definitely gone up a lot. I'd still say on-road, definitely enjoy on-road more. I really, really want to try 1/8 Nitro. That's like a dream class. But yeah, so yeah, I'd say on-road right now.
Yep, okay. in terms of, what are you, 17?
Yep.
So you be last year of college?
Yeah, it was last year.
What do they call it? I think year, whatever it
13.
is. Year 13.
Yeah.
Unlucky for some.
Form 7.
Form 7.
7 form.
And then you do your UE. They don't call it that anymore. So, plans outside once you get to the end of your this year of college? Well, you got any plans of furthering education or following in father's footstep and doing printing? Well, not that they were printing anything anymore.
I think he advocated me away from that. Yeah, I'm still not 100%. Originally I was going to do engineering, but then I kind of fell out of love with it, so I decided not to. Then I was going to, I'm planning on going to Auckland University.
Mm-hmm.
So then it was, I kind of went to do like a law and business conjoint, but then I realized, I don't know why, I don't care for law. So, yeah, I pretty much settled on doing an accounting business degree, because I think that's my biggest passion, is definitely business. I love it.
Yeah.
Loved it for my entire life, pretty much. So I'm planning on doing a business accounting course and then going to chartered accounting.
Okay.
Yeah, which would be another 3 years after uni.
So
yeah.
6 years in total.
Yeah. Yes. So
Yeah.
I think. But you the 3 years in chartered accounting training, you get paid, so it's alright.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think.
Not like I've got one of my workers. She's my digital assistant. She's doing. Man, I forgot what it's called. Basically, like software development and that sort of thing.
Mhm.
And they're doing this stuff at the moment, and she's looking for an internship. So that's you go and work for someone like Microsoft or Google for
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
For 2 years,
Mhm.
get no money. Like how rich are those companies?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, because they got all these Muppets coming in. Oh, we want to work for you, but we'll do it for nothing. Or it's just America in general because they're weird like that. Okay, so you obviously did quite well at the Nats down in Invercargill this year. A little bit different, long way to go.
Yeah. No, it's great.
Plans for wherever the Nationals end up next year for 2026. You looking to defend any of your titles, or you're looking to change classes, or anything like that?
Kia ora team, it's Mike Stick here. Thanks a ton for tuning in and supporting Let's Race RC. Every like, every comment, and every new subscriber keeps this channel growing and helps us bring you even more RC racing action from across New Zealand. If you're loving what we do and want to help us keep the wheels turning, you can shout us a coffee or even a beer over at buymeacoffee.com/letsracerc. Your support means the world, and it helps us stay trackside, bringing you the best coverage. Don't forget, like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. Membership options are in the link below. Catch you at the next race. Back to you, D Maz.
Yeah. I think the next Nationals, we're most likely just going to run 13.5 and 1. We did a lot of talking with Daniel and Luke, actually, and they said, how are you running 3 classes? Yeah, because front wheel drive is quite a different driving style with 13.5 and mod. So I think if we just stuck to those two, it would get my head in that space, and I can definitely focus on competing those 2 classes more. Fronty was good, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. I think it takes me out of the headspace of 13.5 and mod, and I think it would just be better just to run 2 classes, keep it simple.
Yep.
So, but yeah, definitely looking to do it. Not sure what it will be. It'll be more fun, right? Is it alternates?
Not really anymore. It's whoever gets voted in. I mean, last year we decided the clubs that had put in for the Nationals before Invercargill did, once they put theirs in, so North Harbour, and I think the other club was Wellington or Christchurch, I can't remember exactly which one, decided on the day of the AGM to say, well, we'll throw our support behind Invercargill because they'd never held it before. So that was the thinking of that, and I was going to go, but then work turned pear-shaped, so I couldn't go.
Yeah.
So,
It's good. It was pretty cool. The venue was awesome. Sadly, actually, because it was nipple courts, I think.
Yeah.
And I think a week prior, 2 weeks prior, they just painted it all over to make it like volleyball, netball, everything. So when we got there, did practice, it's like just all these lines. It threw you off a bit. It was like crazy. But no, the venue was awesome. It was the valet drove around.
Yeah.
Which Luke may have done a couple laps.
Yeah, I seen that. thing was hooked up pretty good too.
Yeah. No, it's going pretty quick. Should have done a race on there.
So, in terms of, well, actually, 13.5 and mod, the numbers we seem to be getting are dwindling for whatever reason.
Hey, we're on the up right now.
Eh?
Since last round, we're on the up.
Yeah, you had 6.
Yeah.
And they're all finished, which is the first.
True.
Any thoughts on what you think could do to help improve the numbers in those two classes? I mean, or do you think 13.5 is a valid class anymore?
Valid class. Wow.
Yeah, valid class.
I think 13.5 provides a really good stepping stone to mod. I think that 21.5 to mod is an extremely big jump. It's hard because I don't know why people don't do it. Maybe they just feel they're not ready, which is why I think 13.5 is really good. So I think if you started out and only did 21.5, I don't think you'd ever really feel ready for mod because it's just such a large jump. Yeah, I mean, we just need more people to bump up really from 13.5 to mod. Hayden did it recently and he loved it. He didn't drive like a 5.5 or anything. He just kept his 13.5 in there. He put some turbo in, put some boost in, and came third, I think, on the day. So it's like, it proves a lot. I don't think you need to go all the way to the top. I think people, it can definitely be intimidating. I think that's the biggest issue. So I think having that stepping stone is really helpful.
So, I mean, like, mod was like the grandfather of all touring car classes as it is, it's the premium class to have, so it's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Then that sort of raises the question, is 21.5 too slow? Like, do we need to, as a rule set, do we need to look at changing 21.5 to make it a little quicker?
Yeah.
And then maybe tweak 13.5 somehow. I know this kind of sounds weird. The rest of the world, everyone's coming back on speed.
Yeah.
So they're going like their 21.5s in America are now 25.5s.
All right.
17.5 in buggy is fine because that's their mainstay. But in touring cars, they're moving away from that as well. They're looking to step it back because they feel they're going too fast. So, as we currently do in 21.5, we use a fixed timing motor, and I know it was a little bit caused a little bit of friction with some people thinking that the cars were going to be too slow.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, when you look at them, they're no different. The fast guys are still fast,
Yeah.
because they're consistent.
Yeah.
But is there something that, from your point of view, we're looking at people coming through to get them to step up and get out of the dodgem class of stock into something else where they can learn to drive and have a little bit more finesse on the trigger?
Yeah.
Any thought, I know it's a bit on the spot, but any thoughts on, or have you ever thought about, maybe we could do this, or maybe we could do that?
I think, obviously it's a big commitment buying a new car, right? And especially since a lot of people drive, like the supercars that we run, they're quite a big class. And there are people that, have been driving them for years and just never make the step up. So I think definitely giving someone a go, that would help a lot. Just like anyone around the track, maybe at some point, just give them a try of the car. It's a big commitment, obviously. It's a very different car. As in speed changes, I don't know. Obviously I don't drive 21.5, so I feel like it's a bit hard for me to give my opinion on that, whether the fixed timing motors, how big the difference it really is. Maybe on our track, probably extremely minimal. But yeah, I think definitely just, I'd say just giving someone a try with 21.5, see what they feel like, see what it feels like for them. Because that's like, I do notice a lot of people just sit in supercars for a really long time and never make that jump.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's been some talk around like the entry level class, the Super GT, and that sort of thing about opening up the chassis to allow, say, like belt drive, so you can use like the was it the R series from Yokomo, the rookie editions,
Yeah.
and the cheap version of the
Schumacher had one as well.
yeah, Schumacher's got a cheap one now, and also what is it called? What Speedy brings in the Express, and opening that up, so then at least they can start with a semi-decent chassis, and then look to, with a couple of relatively expensive upgrades, bump their chassis up.
I like that idea. I think it's a great idea. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that definitely, because I think just the gap between a Tamiya and a Super GT car and a 295 is extremely large.
Yeah, well, that's why we introduced the Super Cup, is to say, well, you can run a older chassis, older touring car chassis with a 25.5 in it, so people can learn how to set a car up.
Yeah, no, I like that.
But it hasn't really sort of taken off, so we're sort of going, well, maybe we need to rethink and go, why don't we just open up Super GT to, as long as it runs a GT body shell, and it can either be 25.5 brushless or the whatever brush motor we're running, run those two. And if you win the series, you have to move on.
Yeah, no, that actually, I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest. I think maybe we should bring it up that more, because like advertise and market it a bit more.
Yeah.
Especially if we do make that choice of opening it up.
Yeah.
Because I think some people just don't know, to be honest. Or maybe I'm just a bit ignorant. But
Yeah, I mean, it was suggested a little while ago to just make it the Express chassis, and I went, well, looking from and a wider thing is like that's cool. Understand the theory, but are you going to go to a hobby station? Are you going to go to Hobby City and say, hey guys, if you get somebody looking for a touring car and they want to go racing, sell them one of these. Don't sell them the Tamiya. Don't sell them this.
yeah.
Because people's budgets are different, or they might find something online, second hand, whatever. We don't want to turn that away. We want to make sure that those people are taken care of, and then show them the errors of their way of that Tamiya slot. Sorry, Tamiya. And then hopefully get them into something decent. But we'll move right along. So we've got Tony Stevens coming up.
Yeah.
This year the focus is on 13.5. Just on the QC modified is back in.
Does it?
Oh.
As of this morning.
Changes everything.
So yeah, not that we were under any pressure from anybody at all. No one, no influence, nothing. Colin.
Oh. So you're talking about
Kia Ora team, it's Mike Stick here. Thanks a ton for tuning in and supporting Let's Race RC. Every like, every comment, and every new subscriber keeps this channel growing and helps us bring you even more RC racing action from across New Zealand. If you're loving what we do and want to help us keep the wheels turning, you can shout us a coffee or even a beer over at buymeacoffee.com/letsracerc. Your support means the world, and it helps us stay trackside, bringing you the best coverage. Don't forget, like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. Membership options are in the link below. Catch you at the next race. Back to you, D Maz.
So anyway, we've put it back in.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, the only thing is all classes now we've made a little tweak to the rules. So jump back online. You've got to have 8 cars to run.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't want to be dicky and say 6 or 5.
Or
But
Tony Stevens.
Yeah.
you've got to have 8 cars.
William Logan, I'm looking at you.
Casey, he was another one. He was, I see him put modern this year.
Yeah.
Shame.
Luke. Make the trip up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ricky. Then, if you can.
If Luke comes, Rick will come.
Yeah. I think Ricky might come anyway.
Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy
Yes,
Dennis.
Yeah, there we go. We're in. Okay. All right.
Drew.
Baba.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still running on road?
I don't know. I haven't seen him for a while.
Last time I saw him was in Gisborne, because he champs.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't think he's run on road since.
No, he usually enters if we ever go to Hastings, not Cyprus. We don't down. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't gone in a long time though.
No, it's that funny old thing how I don't enter their events anymore because every time I enter it rains. So I've just stopped doing it. So then they can have an event.
Yeah.
See, that happens.
That happens with us.
It happened once to us, but we went down on the Friday,
Saturday.
and
Sunday.
the president Michael
Yeah.
opened the track up for us, which was actually really cool. Really
Yeah.
nice, and we just had like a full day of practice, and yeah, they helped a lot. So thanks, Michael, for that. That's really cool.
That's what I do like about Hawke's Bay is they're so accommodating and willing to help out and give you track time and that sort of thing. It's really cool. But like I said, like me and my partner, we've got family down there, so for us, it's easy because we can go and do family stuff. Don't have to pay for accommodation. But every time I enter, it rains, and I'm just going. All I want to do is I just want to go to an event where I don't have to do anything. I can just turn up and go racing.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work. Apart from GKR, I love going out there.
Yeah.
My mid, which took me 2 years to build.
Wow.
It's a bit like my Yokomo front wheel drive. It's still in its box.
Is it?
Haven't even started it.
What?
Is that MS or
Yeah.
the BD?
The MS. Yeah. I got the first shipment before Nathan ordered the wrong ones. Nathan, not only can you not remember to refuel somebody's car, but you can't remember to order the right product.
Yeah, that new front is so good.
Yeah, so it's still sitting in its box.
Yeah.
I'll probably build it next weekend.
For the Tony Stevens?
Yeah, I want to run it for the Tony Stevens because I've entered.
Yeah.
And I've got buyers for my automatics. I don't want them to go cold.
I'll give you our setup.
Yeah, I just, for me, I just put it together, go racing. Well, it's not working. Oh well.
Honestly, even straight out of the box, it's good.
Yeah.
And,
Huge improvement. That's great.
Yeah.
we'll tell you a few secrets.
Okay. If it's anything like oil weights or stuff like that, tell me now so I can order it.
Okay.
Anyway, sorry. Getting back on task because it's starting to get quite late. What is the time now? 20 to 6, so it's about 2 hours. Dennis looks like he's about ready to go to sleep.
He always looks like that.
So do I on the weekends. Saturday afternoon nap is me, down to a T. We'll run into the 5 for 25. You've seen how it works. I haven't got any special questions, so you've already heard them.
Yeah.
But nobody at home has to know that. So he's hearing it for the first time right now. So, question number 1. Original or re-release?
Original. Granddad would kill me if I say re-release. Original.
Okay, question number 2. Control tyres are open.
I actually had the same answer as my dad. I think for on-road control, but off-road, I think pretty much everyone I know runs a different tyre type. So, yeah, I like a certain set of tyres, and some I really don't like. So it's like, yeah, it'd be difficult. Yeah, it'd be quite difficult.
Question 3, which I'm pretty sure you're going to answer this the same way. Yokomo or Kyosho?
Yokomo.
Where's your logo? Are you showing the logo? Oh, there it is. Show the logo. Now I have to put, this has got paid presentation on it.
You have to say it's sponsor.
Alright. Now this should be fairly simple. It's probably going to be Blue V. Favourite drink?
No, it's not. I don't think I've heard this answer before as well. Iced tea.
Is that the bubble tea from Korea or?
Yeah, actually both. But sweet, like iced sweet tea, and then I like the bubble tea as well.
That's different. Okay. And then question number 4. You've only been racing, you've only been on the earth for 17 years, so you shouldn't have done anything dodgy. But is there anything that you've done that dear old dad and granddad don't know about? And that can be racing or life.
Racing? Okay, racing, I don't know. Maybe I've gone for a pass that I shouldn't have gone for. Little deep up the inside, and accidentally but I always redress. I think always.
I will actually have to say yes, he does.
No, I don't see the point. I don't do anything dodgy like that. Yeah, I'd say probably the worst thing I've done is go for a part, maybe take a gap that's not there.
Okay. All right. We'll let you off that one. Okay. Well, thank you, Team Ware, for your insights today. It's been good to look at these original cars and equipment that's been collected over the last millennium.
Yeah.
I really would like to do at some point a follow-up at D Maz's place if I could. Maybe in the summer, not in the winter. Just because rain and that sort of thing. Light's always a bit bad. But yeah, I mean it's been really enjoyable. It's been really good to get a bit of a different story from people. And it seems to be the RC families are still strong. I've somehow got to wrangle the Toyas into doing something. I don't know how I'm going to do that because they're all competitive.
They're always flying off something.
They're always off doing something, or they're competitive with each other, and even though there's a little bit of an age gap between Dylan and Logan, they still rub each other quite hard. That's funny. That's really, really funny. And then of course there's Dad himself, the ultimate forgetful person. He's probably more forgetful than a senior citizen. But we'll wrap that up here. I will, once you guys have left, I will do my intros and outros and all the other bits and pieces. And thank you, and probably feed the cat too because she's looking really annoyed. But thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to have you people over to our studio for our very first interviewees. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Check out all our other stuff on the playlist, which are going to be somewhere. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you.
Bye.